So here we are again, back at Hougoumont, back at the battlefield of Waterloo. We've got a lot to do this year in the next 2 weeks. So we're going to carry on basically from what we did last year. We're going to open up some trenches in the killing zone behind me. So this is the area of Hougoumont where the French were attacking towards Hougoumont here. Along that fence line there would have been a big hedge, and they had to smash through the hedge and then run across this open ground to the wall, climb over the wall and then attack the garden here. So last year we excavated quite a lot of trenches in the killing zone here, and this year we're going to fill in the gaps basically. We will also be doing some work in the garden as well, trying to find out what was going on between the French incursion into the garden. There's a theory that we have built up from the archaeology from last year that there was a French attack on the corner of the wall. The wall was battered down with a little bit of artillery fire from over there. The French got in and then had a running battle in the garden before they were beaten back out again. So we're going to open some more trenches back in the garden to see whether or not we can find some evidence of the French attack there. Then we are also going to back into the courtyard of Hougoumont, where last year we found a lot of bricks and evidence of a corner of one of the big buildings that no longer exists. We are going to reopen that trench again and extend it a little bit to try and find the rest of that building and try and figure out exactly what it looked like and what happened there. We found a whole load of burnt bricks and in fact we did find a Coldstream Guard button right in the corner. But of course, as with archaeology, it happened on the last day last year, so this year we get to go back and we've got a whole 2 weeks to have a look through there, see what else we can find. We are also going to open another trench over there by the sunken way, between the sunken way and the north gate of Hougoumont, in order to find a pond. So this pond, or this boggy area, is marked on quite a lot of the maps, of the historic maps. We're going to open a big machine excavated trench to see if we can find any evidence at all of this soggy area. And this is quite interesting for us because damp or waterlogged areas in archaeology quite often can preserve organic remains. So if there's been anything that's been thrown in there, like uniforms or bits of kit or bits of leather or saddles or anything to do with organic remains, we have quite good potential for picking that up. However, we don't yet know if it was a pond, and we don't yet know if there's any waterlogging there either. So that's going to be quite an exciting trench to open. And then finally, we are going to open a series of trenches in advance of a new car park that's being built at Hougoumont, right on the other side of the farm, in the area that was kitchen gardens. We know that the French were attacking from that side of Hougoumont as well, and there was running battles between Hougoumont and the kitchen garden. So in advance of that car park we have to excavate maybe 3 or 4 trenches, and again we'll see what was going on with the combination of the Allied and French musketry and musket balls, possibly some cannonballs and that type of thing. So we've got really a lot to do, only 2 weeks to do it in. Let's get digging.